I'm going to drive and sort of answer questions while I drive. Make it more interesting. Hopefully it's entertaining. I'm in Eco Pro, so we're just going to chill. First question I've got is, what's your dream car? If we're talking realistic, it's probably an M2 competition or an M4 competition. I really like those bigger BMW styles. Obviously not the huge X5 style, but the sports one. It's essentially a beefed up version of the M140i, in my opinion. It's a limited slip differential instead of an open diff like this. All the insides are the same, but obviously you've got the M2 branding and all that good stuff. But yeah, if we're talking super expensive, it's probably something like a Lamborghini. Not really any in particular, because if I'm completely honest, I don't know the names of them. I just like them on Forza and The Crew and all games like that. Or maybe a Koenigsegg. They're pretty cool. Any hypercar really will do. Next question is, how old are you? I'm 22. What are my plans for my 140? At the moment, try and save some money so I can do stuff to my M140, because the main problem is fuel. This thing is horrendous on fuel. That truck got close to me. You can average around, through town driving, probably 17, 20 miles per gallon if you're lucky. It's mainly cosmetic. I might throw a clip in of the car itself, because I've started this video inside the car so I don't look like a right weirdo, because I have got a GoPro attached to my head. I'll throw in my Instagram because I'm quite active on there. This guy's got his beams on. I'm quite active on Instagram, so if you follow me on there, you can see the stuff I do to my car, where I take it. I'll reply to DMs on there. It's Sam Potter 140. But performance-wise, I'll probably leave this stock for now because it's still got warranty on it, and I don't want to mess around with anything until I've fully got rid of that BMW warranty. I'll just turn right. There's cameras down here. I normally have Waze on, so I'll just have to be a good boy and look at my speedo. But yeah, performance-wise, I'm going to leave it for now. 335 front, well, BMW say 335 brake, 500 Newton meters of torque. That's more than enough for road use. It's plenty. You're never going to really be able to put more than that down without a limited slip diff anyway, especially in this type of weather where it's damp, it's wet. Yeah, it's just not ideal. So no real plans just yet. Have I shagged in the car? No. I'm gonna keep it that way. Favorite type of car? Now this one's a bit broad. It's sort of similar to the dream car. Its favorite type of car is probably rear wheel drive, hatchback, or saloon type. So obviously what I'm driving right now, the M140, is hatchback. But the M2 is more like a saloon type, you know what I mean? Like a longer, I don't really know how to explain it, but you get my drift. BMWs, essentially, fast cars, and rear wheel drive because it's fun. First car and my next car. My first car was a Vauxhall Corsa. It was a 2008 1.2, obviously not turboed, front wheel drive, probably about 80 horsepower, but it was the most reliable Corsa, well, I've ever had, because it's the only one I've ever had, but it was so reliable. It never broke down on me. It got serviced well, so that's probably why it was so reliable. It was looked after, and a great car. And the next car was obviously this one that I'm in right now, the 140. I absolutely love it to bits. It's a great car, and it's a massive upgrade in power. It's 4 times the horsepower. So yeah, I love it. Next car after this, it depends where I am. It won't be for a while, 5 years or so at least, but we'll have to see when and what my financial situation is before I answer that question. I've got a Beamer up my arse, typical Beamer. This car, in my opinion, is one of the best hot hatches out there, especially if you're looking for a rear-wheel drive car with lots of power and lots of fun. You can't really beat the 140. But let me know what you think of these type of videos, whether they look good. It's obviously my first time doing a POV type of video. I hope to God it's recording, because if not, I'm talking to myself like a melon. But you can see the red lights flashing. I think it's recording, we're all good. I'm using a Hero 9, which I ordered probably a week and a half ago, and I was like a kid every day checking emails like, when is it coming, when is it coming, because I was so eager to start doing these type of videos and just making content in general, because I post on Instagram every day and I really want to be more than just photos. I want to get my personality across and answer questions and get my following up so I can talk to more people. So yeah, let me know what you think of these videos, whether you like them, whether I'm chatting bollocks or what. Probably won't be able to make any money because I swear too much, but that's just me. But it's not about that, it's about having fun and then just connecting with people. And I hope no one thinks I look like a goon with this on my forehead, because it is. I'd think what a twat, but there we go. Yeah, so the next one is, do I watch Brett Barnes on YouTube, and if so, why? Now, I don't know if this guy hates Brett Barnes or what, but I do actually watch him. He's one of the reasons I got one of these cars, because I was looking at modifications for the M140, and he has I think he had a 120 or a 118D, but essentially it's the same shape, just less power, and I really like the shape of him. So yeah, I do watch him. I've got nothing against the lad. It's enjoyable content. Someone said I love the car. It's not a question, but I appreciate it, thank you. I've asked myself a question: do I regret buying a 140? Absolutely not. I do not regret it at all. It's one of the best purchases I've made in 2020. Obviously we're in 2021 now, but can't beat it. I love the thing. I'm out in it most days. Obviously staying safe, COVID and all that. Average miles per gallon, like I said earlier, the average miles per gallon I get, because it's a lot of town driving and it's not really much motorway or anything, it's only really 19, something like that. I think it'll say here, I don't know if you can see this screen, I don't know what the quality of this is like. Yeah, 20.1 miles per gallon. So it's not awful to say it's a 3-litre turbo. Like, it's definitely worse out there, but there's definitely better. But I've been on motorway driving, doing 17s cruise control, and I've got up to 40. So I imagine it will be good for long distance and motorway driving, but I just don't get those miles because I live in a town. Which car do you like but you're ashamed to say? Interesting one. I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Turn that shit off. Auto stop start, I hate that. I'm not ashamed to say that. I don't really have one, if I'm honest. I'm not ashamed of anything I say. So yeah, I don't know for that one. I'll have to get back to you. If I think of it, I'll put it in a comment. But right now I cannot think of it on the fly. What motivates you to keep staying fit? Well, during lockdown, not a lot, but just recently I've been quite motivated to stay fit because I've been getting quite fat. If you don't know, I tried the whole Instagram fitness thing. It wasn't for me, I wasn't feeling it. but I am really big on my gym and my fitness. I do like to train. I've just started running. I'm going to try and film like a little snippet of me running every single day for the month of February and see how much I improve my 5k on. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I don't know if anyone's even watching this, but if you are, I appreciate you. Thank you. What made you get the M140i? This is a good question, because like I say, I've been bricklaying for 3 years, and when I first started, I thought that it was my first decent job that paid all right, and so I really wanted a nice car, and I was looking at S5s and stuff, and obviously that was unrealistic because I'd never get insured on an S5. But I always come back to, no matter what car I looked at, I was flicking through Auto Trader every day on my way to work, obviously not driving, but it always came back to a 1 Series, and I managed to save, this is 3 years later, I managed to save just shy of 10 grand, and I thought, right, I could buy a decent 1 Series, like a 118D outright with fairly okay miles, like 40k. But then I thought, what if I use the 10k and then pay monthly and get the M140? And so it's like the ultimate 1 Series, if you will, and it's comfortable. You probably can't see, it's got the iDrive touchscreen, the upgraded one, Harman Kardon sound system. You can't see again because it's dark, really bad timing. But yeah, I always came back to the 1 Series, and I thought, fuck it, let's get a 140. I didn't even know about the 140s. I didn't realize how fast they were. I just thought all Beamers, they're about 150 brake, 200 in the 1 Series category. But then obviously I discovered the 135 and the 140, and I was like, holy shit, these are like beating Golf R's in drag races and stuff. So I was like, yeah, clicked my fingers. 2 weeks later, ended up with this thing here. And I love it. Like I say, absolutely no regrets buying it. I love this thing. It makes driving so comfortable and so relaxed, and at the same time you can have fun, and you don't need to do stupid speeds to have fun, because that back end is just so violent when it wants to be. Sports Plus especially, I would not dare put it in Sports Plus right now because it's wet. I would spin out. But you can still have fun on dry days and not break the law. So it really is. It's made me enjoy cars and enjoy driving so much more. So I'm just so happy with it. And obviously, like I said earlier, follow me on Instagram. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. I'll show snippets of it. I try and I post every day. I have done for the past 2 months. So if that's interesting to you, if you want to see my car, if you want to see progress, you want to see when I'm uploading videos, then you're probably best to follow me on there. I do follow most folk back if you've got a cool car. So yeah, why not? Check me out on there, and hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please share it, like it, comment. I want to talk to you guys. If there are any of you, I want to talk to you. I want to interact and get my personality across through these videos, because I want to be more than just the guy that takes pictures on Instagram, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's it for this one. Hopefully it hasn't bored the shit out of you. If you did leave it this long, if you did make it this long into the video, go ahead and comment burger sauce. That's how I know you're a real G. But comment burger sauce and then your Instagram, and I'll follow you, and I appreciate you. So again, thanks for that. I'm gonna load up Waze now. S3 just gone past. But yeah, I don't know how to close the video. I'm just gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and like I say, please share, let me know what you think. See ya.